Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is Phoenix Jenny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Worst to Best Marathon with game number 13, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Continuing up in B tier, we've got Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. I've heard mixed things about this game. I feel like there's a lot of people who aren't a huge fan of this game, but I love it. I love this game. This game is a vibe. It's that cozy cabin in the woods, beautiful springtime by the lake, very nostalgic for me. I am starting late today. Yeah, I had some well, I had to take a nap, and then when I woke up, I had some news brought to me that I had to take time to process, and some family stuff. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna stream. I don't care how late it is. So here I am. I do plan on playing the whole thing tonight. So hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully less than 3 hours, but we'll see. But anyway, this game is just very nostalgic for me. I grew up camping a lot. We have done a lot of, fishing, camping as a kid, out by the lake. We've done, stayed in cabins before, and I just love the vibe of this one. If you want a nice springtime vibe, this is a good one. It's also, my only complaint, I have very few complaints about this game. The only complaint I have really is that I wish it was scarier. It starts out really promising, starts out really scary, and I love it. It's still scary to this day. But it really, it's not scary after that, which is unfortunate. And it's a little short. There's not a whole lot to it. I wish there was more. But other than that, love the story, love the puzzles, love the vibe, and that's why this game is in B tier. Okay. But anyway, if you are new to the series, hello, welcome. I have made a list of all the Nancy Drew games, in order from worst to best, in my opinion. The trick is I haven't released the list ahead of time, so nobody knows the order of the games. That way, every stream is a surprise. And I did put it in a tier list, and, we're in B tier, working our way up. And the tiers are from A to F, so there's no S or anything like that. It's just A, B, C, D, F. F means not good. D means okay. C means good. B means great. A means best of the best. And we're almost to the best of the best. I believe we have 3 more games after this in B tier, and then we're ready for A tier. And I'm also happy to say that A tier is the most occupied. Out of all the tiers, A tier has the most games in it. So you know a series is good when that is true. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play this game like it's awesome, because it is awesome. And here we go. Maybe. I am also playing it on the OG disc, so there might be some jank to it. Come on.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
It's a little loud for me. I think it's probably perfect for you, but it's a little loud for me. Junior. Don't fail, don't fail.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took
so
those
loud.
photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania.
Uh-oh. I think, what was it? I think, Message on Haunted Mansion also did this.
A gangster
from time to
named
time.
Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper.
I can click on it? No, I can't.
Anyway, last night Sally called and she...
Oh! I was like, I can click on it. Why? That's why. Oh. Well, we're not doing that. Gross.
Welcome to my latest case. Dear Ned, remember Sally
You gotta hear the
McDonald, the
letter.
woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up.
Like what, Nancy?
First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone.
Nice car, Nancy. Spunky blue roadster.
She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Ah, here we go. Isn't it just beautifully creepy? And by the way, I'm eating Cheez-Its. I'm hungry. Here's a clock. Maybe. Come on, game. Bark. 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 And bark. That's a puzzle for later. And here's a cabinet above the couch. Ooh. Speaking of trees, my neighbor's tree fell down today. Huge one. Got 2 houses and a car. Luckily, their roof held up. Oh. Yikes. Are you having stormy weather there in Florida? Really? Are you gonna do this for every dog?
It's stuck.
Well, that's not that one. I didn't even click on anything.
I
Come
need
on.
some sandpaper.
Got it. Sandpaper, got it. Oops. Here's the phone. Oh. Hello? Oh. The tree was dead inside? Kind of like me.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods.
I do apologize about the
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see.
delay.
What am I saying? Nancy,
It
you
shouldn't
be
do that
there
through
by
the whole
yourself
game.
either. Why don't you just go
Shouldn't.
get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. Unless someone who just happens to have a chainsaw just happens to come by, my car's not going anywhere.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected.
Yeah, the
I just
Cheez-Its
never
I have
got
are
around to
smoked
doing
cheddar.
anything about it. Listen,
They're
call
pretty
M's
decent, but I
Emporium.
still think
That's
I
a
like the
store on the
original.
lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
Don't worry about it. I'm not in any hurry to leave.
You will be. Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs! Those dogs! Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Okay. Check out tweaking. Nice. Maybe we should try calling Bess. See if the game will let me. Every number. 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8. I love the music in this game. Very nostalgic.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents. You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy.
Whoa.
So now instead of
caller
hanging
ID,
up on the
fancy.
geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone. Very funny. So what's up?
Believe it or not, Sally went to her aunt's in Philadelphia. I'm here by myself.
Why? What happened? Did you two have a fight? Oh, Bess. Nancy Drew does not have fights. Heated debates? Maybe. Fights? Never. Why else would Sally just take off like that?
When she called to explain, she said she was afraid of the dogs.
Dogs? As in Rin Tin Tin, Old Yeller, Huckleberry Hound?
Apparently, there are some dogs around here that come out at night and are pretty scary. That's about all she had the chance to say before we got cut off.
Dogs aren't scary. Maybe it's some other kind of animal.
I feel like caller
That's
ID has always
possible.
been a
As
thing.
soon
I
as
don't
you hang
remember
up,
a
you're gonna
time
go
without
prowling
it.
around outside, aren't you?
Why, Bess, that's a great idea.
No.
Be careful. And if anything does happen, run. No, wait. Call us first, then run.
I will. Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Don't be a stranger. Take care.
Come on, game. You can do it. Ah! That's what was loading.
What is that?
Ooh. Spooky. Very old furnishings. Nancy. Oh, right. That was at the door. Get well water tested ASAP. Will do. And a lantern. The forest trails. We're gonna need that map. And gloves. And a sneaky water bottle right here. What does this say? She just has bananas on the table. Get dead tree cut down. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. And we have something on the wall.
Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
Alrighty. And round floorboards. You should watch your step.
This doesn't look very safe.
No, it doesn't. Sounds like it's right outside this door. Spooky.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Ooh.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
A Strixvaria kind of owl. In case you wanted to know.
I'm sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
Why are you on Sally's property?
My name's Nancy Drew. Didn't you hear all those strange noises?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
What do you think was scaring her?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear 'em howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone, both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kinda my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
Okay. I would. Ugh. I've
One
actually
more thing.
heard dogs
The water
howl
in Sally's
like
well
that
needs
outside
to
my
be
house
tested.
at night before.
How do I do that?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
It was a couple of months ago. I work really late, and so I was coming home from work, and it was dark, and I was getting out of my car, and then I heard dogs howling in the distance, like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrifying, and so I pretty much ran inside my house. Yeesh. I live out in the middle of nowhere too, so that's kind of that sort of thing doesn't really happen in heavily populated areas. But the dogs, they won't bother me. I'm Nancy Drew. Nothing ever happens to me. Whoa. Scary music. Ah! Jeez. Whoa, scary. Your son loves this part? Who doesn't love this part? I live for it. I love this kind of stuff. But, unfortunately, that's the only time we'll ever get scared in this game. That's as scary as it ever gets. Well, after that encounter, let's go to bed. I would like to get up. Morning time. Morning. Mornings are great. Mornings are just full of promise and opportunity. Especially on a day where you don't have to work. Or you can just be at a cabin in the middle of the woods. Sounds so nice. Unless the cabin doesn't have indoor plumbing. He likes making Nancy fall through the floorboards, yeah. Poor Nancy. Got one.
Those look too rotten.
But the rest are rotten. So no thanks. It must be nice to be Nancy. Nancy's like always on vacation. I know it's not much of a vacation, but still. Alright.
I better be careful.
Nah. I've played this game so many times, I could literally go through these woods blindfolded. But we're gonna explore. Maybe. I just realized this game might struggle a bit with that. Please, Jesus, let me be able to get through this okay. So far, so good. I mean, it's not that much the game has to load. It's all pretty much the same. Bird! Bird! It's a bird. A red bird. Will he let me pass? Oh, there you go. And these stones that don't look important will become important. This way. A blue jay. But I wish this once. You just wish that she would start the game with money from her rich lawyer dad, yeah. Well, I think he's a good dad. I think that he lets her go on... I think he finances her going on the trips that she goes on, but he, you know, gives her a chance to be responsible for herself while she's there. I think it's pretty reasonable. It's not like Nancy is unwilling to make money. Yellow bird. Unwilling to work, I should say. Everyone's willing to make money. And a cemetery. We love cemeteries on this channel. Having some minty herbal tea, and it's the right temperature. So good. He's definitely a good dad, for sure. And we've got Waldo Matthias. He's dead. And we have Snooky, who's also dead. Goodness, Oma Pearl. Oh my goodness, Pearl. And Piff and Paff. I think it's a pet cemetery. Asa Royal Stench. And this one's my favorite. Marbles, we're so sorry to have lost you. And here are the different ghost dogs. They were all born at different times, at different seasons, you'll note. But they all died on the same day. And Nancy's gonna take a note of it, actually. She's gonna make a note of it in her PDA! Which is the first checklist I think we see in the series. She's heard that Her Interactive is a great place to go online. HerInteractive.com. She makes a note of it. Thanks, Nancy! Nice. It's not really a checklist, but it's notes. I mean, it's, you know. Oh, wait. Well, I guess she took notes in Message in a Haunted Mansion, so I guess that's not really the first time, is it? Anyway. This is where Malone is buried.
Paw prints.
Oh, so I guess it's not exclusively a pet cemetery. And it's got paw prints on it. Spooky. I wish there was a puzzle with the mausoleum. I wish that we could actually go inside and, like, open the tomb and creepy stuff. That would have been fun. I wish that you could go out here at night and have another spooky encounter or something. Missed opportunity. Oop. That owl is awake during the day. Interesting. Okay, game. Sure, break my immersion. A brown bird. A bird. A lot of dead ends. That's okay. Ooh, spooky music. And that yellow ribbon, which helps us kind of orient us where we are. And the map also helps too. Kind of helps you get to the cemetery. And Nancy makes notes as to what she finds, what birds are where. There's a fallen tree and a log. So the more you explore, the more notes Nancy makes, so you can figure out where you are. Log. And we're headed back to, I believe this is the entrance, but we're gonna explore the right side of the maze, if you will. Oh, a shoe. Oh, whoops. Bum, 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 bum. And a rock. And another yellow bird. Yeah, there we go. And, but pretty much if you just always go to the left, you'll find your way somewhere, eventually. That is, keep your hand on the left side and just follow it all the way out. You'll get there. That's generally how mazes work. Alrighty. I think... Oh no, that's not everything. Let's get Alright. The well water doesn't work. The well thingy-majig doesn't work. And we got a bucket! A bouquet. And we've got the beautiful Moon Lake with a beautiful boat.
The boat's full of water.
And we can bail out the boat. Oh. Thought Nancy's gonna do it automatically. And we found a screwdriver. Yes. It doesn't work.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh no. I'm glad Nancy
plug
knows.
is missing.
I'm glad Nancy can see that, because I wouldn't have been able to tell you what was missing. I don't know what a spark plug is. Look at this beautiful cabin. Isn't it beautiful? Can we not go? Let me take a few steps. I guess I can't go that way just yet. And down this way is Red Knot's observation platform, where he said it would be.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Yeah, but he's not here right now because it's daytime. He only comes out at night, which is very strange to me because, as far as I know, birds aren't out during the day. They're out during the night. They're out during the day. And even if they were out at night, how does he see them? It was always strange to me that he only comes here at night. I mean, owls I get, but maybe he's just here for the owls. But he wants pictures of the other birds too, which we only find during the day. I don't know. Makes no goddamn sense. Okay. I think we talk to Sally again. I believe that's the next thing we do. Girl, same. My dad lectured me because I took my car to the mechanic. They fixed it, and the entire time I had no idea what they were doing. Whatever they fixed, my car's so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. Yeah. My dad is a, I'm pretty sure that I would be out of the family if I went to a mechanic, because my dad is a mechanic. Well, I mean, like, my grandfather owned a mechanic shop, owned a car fixing place. And so my dad started working, that was his first ever job, was fixing cars. And so he knows all about it. And so he does it. Like, he fixes my car, he fixes everybody in my family's car. And now, my sister's fiance, she married a mechanic, so he is also a mechanic. And so, if I were to suddenly be like, I'm gonna go take it, to a mechanic, my father would be like, what? My dad is awesome. But I think it's funny, like, I'm not allowed to touch my car. I'm not allowed to do anything to it. I popped the top, and to refill the windshield wiper fluid, and my dad was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, putting windshield wiper fluid in it. I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Yeah, can I do that? Am I allowed? Can I?" He was like, he felt insulted that I was gonna try to do something myself. It's not hard. But anyway, it's good. I know it's out of love. And hey, please fix it. He does it pretty much for free. So, I'm grateful. Where am I? Why am I here? What am I doing? I was gonna call, wasn't I? There we go. Gonna call Sally. Does anybody else feel like the name Sally is not a real name? I don't know. I just feel like Sally is so generic. Like, Sally is the name of Sally's the name of a girl in a math problem. It's not a real name. It's not something you actually name your kid. Oops. I lost count. I've never actually met somebody named Sally, I think. Only ever... But, no. I can't dial and talk at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9. Yeah, I've never met anybody named Sally in real life. I feel like it's not a real name.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on.
You didn't know how to pop the hood,
That's
Claudia.
why you asked me here in the first place,
And you
right?
knew a girl named Sally. Oh. In real life. Yeah.
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
Yeah.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
Your neighbor's name is Sally? Nice.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at
Off-season,
Moon
it's
Lake.
beautiful. I feel like winter
What about
would be
River
off-season.
Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Wow, we could talk to her about a lot.
Who are the 3 people you've met so far at Moon Lake?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform.
Yep.
Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
How well do you know the owner?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
I'm curious, why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Does anything happen when you turn those dog carvings?
Not that I know of. But that clock? One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
That is a really cute idea for a clock, though.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it. As it were.
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
He is. We saw it.
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt.
Really?
But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place.
Yeah.
The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
His tomb is like right... It's not even in the ground. It's in a mausoleum. What are you talking about?
Talk to you later.
Keep me posted.
The last 3 games have had a cemetery in it. I just realized. The last 3 games that we've played had a cemetery.
Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
I saw the dog Sally warned me about, and she was right. They were pretty scary.
You sure they weren't wolves or something?
Not only did these dogs attack Sally's house, they had eyes that glowed yellow. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Sure do. At least Nancy expected a mystery this time.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
You're gonna be dead in the water, as it were, until you get Sally's boat fixed. Go find that bird watcher. He has a boat too, so he must know where you can get a spark plug.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, you guys.
Yeah,
See ya.
no.
Bye.
So the eyes in the cutscene were green, but on the cover art they're yellow, so I think there's some confusion as to what color their eyes are. Okay. So let's change it to nighttime. Ooh. Do detective music. Can't see it, but I'm dancing. Do 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 do. All right, let's go talk to Red Knot, Mr. Knot. Mr. Rojo.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Excuse you?
Did you say last night that you have an outboard motorboat?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
I own all the games. Most of them are on CD-ROM. I own game number 1 all the way up to... Oh, how high do I go? Midnight in Salem, actually. I have all the discs, all the way up to Midnight in Salem, except Deception Island and Danger by Design. They got lost in the years, over the years, I mean. But that's not to say that I play them. Some of them I just have on Steam because it was easier to get them to work on my computer to buy them digitally. So I have discs, but there are a good handful or so Nancy Drew games that I just play on Steam because it's easier.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
But I still have all the discs, even though I don't really use them.
I came to see birds,
valuable.
not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
Gross.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Nothing. I was about to be offended, but then I remembered I actually don't know anything about spark plugs, so he's not wrong.
I'm a very curious person, Mr. Knot. I like to know things.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
The Abyss of Tim, yes.
But I don't want to leave you unprepared.
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
A few pictures, huh? Sounds a little suspicious, Mr. Red Knot.
My friend Bess just got one for her
Tim
birthday.
and his damn
I helped her
Abyss.
figure out how to use it.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay?
One more thing.
One more thing. You smoke?
Best line in the entire Nancy Drew series. Well, one of them.
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, 'cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you.
Yeah, somebody should tell this to Canada.
Watch yourself out there.
Maybe California while they're at it. Okay, so, a little education for you kids. There was a time when taking pictures was something you did with its own device. It was called a camera. You didn't have this little device in your pocket that did everything under the sun. You had separate devices for different things. You had a watch to tell time, you had a GPS to find out where you were in the world, and you had a camera to take pictures. Crazy, I know. Yeah, and then he wants us to take pictures. It sounds like he's asking for nudes or something. It's a little creepy. Morning time. I want this to be my alarm. I want this song on my phone and to make it my alarm. Alrighty, first puzzle of the game. Get that plug in there. Alright, so we have plus, minus, and neutral. So that just means the pluses, the spark, the whatever these things are, the pluses need to be all the way up, the minuses, or one minus, there's only one, needs to be all the way down, and the neutral needs to be in the middle. I guess this
gotta have some torque.
Oh, that's right. Gotta have some torque. It's already up, isn't it? Yeah. That one's already up. And then this one's supposed to be in the middle. This one's supposed to be all the way down. And this one up. Should work now. And you have to get it right, or else Nancy will explode! Alrighty. Alright, should we do M's Emporium first? Or the Ranger Station first? Ranger? Alright, you got it, Claudia. Let's do it. Little boat! Tiny boat. I'm on a boat. Alright, let's have a look around. You don't know why? You don't have to know why. It's the Ranger Station. Of course that's the one we're going to first. I love going to state parks and reading all their little things that they always have around, telling you about the local wildlife. Well, also, this place requires more, like, there's more to do at this one than at M's Emporium anyway, so. Critters! Yep, we've got all kinds of birds and aminals and stuff. We've got fishing and regulations. We've also got boating and hiking and all the things. All the things! All the aminals. We have this area over here, which is kind of important.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Right, that's right, Nancy. We don't need this yet. And then we have a database of a bunch of things you can learn. Learning. I'm learning. Well water, we need that. So this is going to tell you how important it is to get your well water checked. And that it might smell awful. But it's actually fine. And it might not smell bad at all and might be poison. So don't rely on what it smells like to know if it's safe or not. But we also gotta prime the pump in order to get the well thingy working. And what you have to do is you have to make a perfect seal. Like the way it works is the pump is able to pull water upwards because it creates a tight vacuum, so there's no air. So there's pressure. When you pump it, the pressure pulls the water upward. But in order to make a perfect vacuum, it's got to be sealed. And usually they have like a rubber washer in the pump, a rubber ring inside. And when you get it needs to be wet and moist so it expands. And when it expands, it creates a perfect seal so that there's no air and you can use pressure to pull the water up. So that's what priming the pump is. We also can learn about hantavirus, Lyme disease, all the things. We could look at some pictures. Squirrel! Nice. The history of Moon Lake. The Lenape tribe is the Indians that used to live there, early settlers, famous residents. This one is important. We've got a nice picture of a dog on a boat. I can't remember exactly what the story is, but you can read it here. And they mention Mickey Malone. And looking at this triggers something later in the game. So I like to look at that. And then Roman numerals. These are important too. We're gonna need this information for a puzzle later. So taking a look at it, if you're a Nancy Drew veteran, you're pretty familiar with Roman numerals. There's a good bit of Roman numeral puzzles in the Nancy Drew games. Okay, park regulations. Yeah, we don't need that. And this explains why we have national parks in the first place. Basically, President Roosevelt, the second Roosevelt, it was during the Great Depression, and people were out of jobs. So he created jobs by creating national parks, and he said, is that true? Is that what this is? Or is this different? This is about... Well, I know that they were also having some erosion issues. That's why the Dust Bowl existed. Recreational parks. Yeah, that's what this is. He created jobs by making national parks and then, hiring people to maintain those parks and a bunch of other things too. There's more to it than that, but that's basically the gist of it. And we got more pictures here of Moon Lake things. Very nice. Yeah, it's just stuff you can look at. Very nice. And other stuff you can look at. And then we should probably talk to the man himself. Oh. Let's look at this first. You can tell how old a tree is by counting their rings. And you can also tell what was going on at the time based on the space between them, based on marks and, stuff like that. Really interesting. And now let's talk to him.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
I suddenly really want McDonald's. Ooh, I think McDonald's is open. I think so. Oh, I don't have money, though. That sounds really good, though. It's probably not good for my stomach. What am I saying? Anyway.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
So you know the legend?
I know almost everything about this area. Not only have I lived here all my life, but you're standing in the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I'm its equally unofficial curator.
Oh.
What's your take on all this ghost dog stuff?
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Yeah. No, I agree with Ranger Akers. They're probably just dogs with glowy eyes.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Alrighty.
Do wells go bad very often?
Depends on when they were dug. The older they are, the more susceptible to contamination they are.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Not in my steeple.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions,
Any more questions?
Just ask.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
Okay. And we've got more information over here. Antivirus and the deer mouse. That's what he was talking about. This is important. If we hear any squeaking nearby, we should make sure that we have some PPE, personal protection equipment, when we encounter them. There's also some information about giardiasis, Lyme disease, and forest fire prevention, and poison ivy. I've never encountered poison ivy. Not knowingly, anyway. Can I click on this? No? Okay. I think that's everything. I think that's everything we need here. So let's go to M's. It's cute. It's a cute little place. Hello.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
Well, Sally invited me to come out and stay with her for a while. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
What I really need is for someone to come out and remove the tree that fell in Sally's driveway.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of
Tucker
it.
Davis.
Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
She thinks the Malone place is haunted, and after last night, I can see why.
I told her, I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they
Her accent
appeared?
is fun.
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
The bejeebies out of me.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Weird hitbox there.
What else can I do you for?
You might hear my dog snoring in the background. Oh, Bucky's. He's sleeping on the floor. Okay.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Why? I don't understand why Nancy sneezes there. I don't know what they were trying to convey with that. Like there's gonna be some sort of puzzle or something with that. I don't know. Something about the dust.
You seem to be selling everything under the sun in here.
Best part is, I got most of this stuff for free. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
That must be nice.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
Being so rich that you can just drop stuff and not go back for it.
That's
or whatever.
right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Are you saying you acquired this stuff illegally?
Well, of course not. It all washed up on shore.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
You have a theory as to why Nancy
Sounded to me like
sneezed?
he just wants to preserve the area's history.
What is it?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours.
He'd be in heaven.
Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade-out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Oh. Okay.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
So your theory is that you think Emily's just so busy doing ghost dog stuff that she doesn't have time to dust the store? Yeah, maybe. I was thinking that she wasn't selling them, and so like she's low on money. That's kind of what I was thinking. But I still, none of it really like feels important enough. I don't know.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
I think that Emily Griffin looks a little bit like Gillian Anderson. Just a little bit. In the face. Okay. Bird pictures. I'm gonna write that down. Bird pics. Write that on the list. Okay, I don't think there's not really much you can look at around here. We've got live bait. There's no fishing puzzle in this game. There should be.
Ew!
Ew. Oh yeah. Look at that, her advertising the cool stuff she found in the lake. I don't really see it other than the bottles, though. Not seeing the diamond necklaces and that she was talking about. Oh, and you can buy your fishing license here. Cool. Okay, I think we've explored everywhere. We're gonna go, test water. Okay, so what we gotta do is wait for the game to load. And then we're gonna prime the... Oh, well, first of all, I'm gonna put the bucket back. Okay. And then we're gonna prime it with some water. Glug, glug. Pump some water. Maybe. Okay. And take a sample.
I don't need water right now.
Okay. Go ahead and just put that back. Oh look, there's some paw prints here. I don't know if Nancy said that or not. I didn't mean to go there. Okay. No, not there either. Gotta get back in the boat and take it to Ranger Acres.
You're back.
I am.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And done. So now we're gonna do some bird watching. Some bird picking. Nope. Then you get... okay. Well, good thing I... No. Yes. Whoops. Okay. Yes. So now we're going to take some pictures of some birds. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to explore this. Do I need anything right this minute? No. I'll do this later. I'll do that later. I'm going to take pictures of birds. Okay. So the thing about this is we can take pictures of some birds, but most of them are going to fly away before we can take their picture. And if you've never played this before, it might be difficult to know what you're supposed to do. I do think that it would have been better if the game had given you a hint Like, I think it would have been better if after, like, the third bird is flown away that Nancy be like, maybe I should ask Red Knot if I'm doing something wrong. I think she should have given a clue or something. Maybe she does in the PDA. I'll look at it. Because otherwise, you'd be like, you think that you just have to keep trying. I know that's what I thought as a kid. So, yeah, check with Red to see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so they do give you some sort of clue. That's good. I never used the PDA. Bird. Let's see what ones we can take a picture of. There. There's that one. I think you can take a picture of 2 of them.
Darn, it flew away.
There's that owl again. Oh, yeah, and you're supposed to listen to this, too. I forgot. Well, let's try to get this guy. It's completely unnecessary, but... And you can't look for birds and take pictures until you get this. But you don't really need it. Like, you can put the tape in and hear the different bird sounds. But you don't ever really need it, because the game tells you when a bird is nearby, and you don't have to know what it is. Just take a picture of it. You know? It's not necessary. But you can do that. I never do. Nancy. Silly Nancy. Oh. Oh, I'm trying to get home. There we go. Oh. There's a faster way to get inside, but I didn't do it. Let's go ahead and take a nap. Go talk to Red here.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong.
I gotta be
You need to
naked.
blend in, like me.
Oh.
Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Okay. Sand. Papier.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Puppy smiles.
Was she the only dog you ever had?
Yep. Wouldn't be worth the hassle anymore. Especially now that I'm retired and spend so much time at Moon Lake. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go... sand something, okay?
Alrighty. Okay, let's go to bed. Get up in the morning. And back to the birding. Oh wait, no. What? No, we have to get the camouflage. I forgot. Silly.
Howdy, Nancy.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
You're
Got
okay,
some
Claudia.
right
Go to
over
bed.
here.
It's late.
One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
You got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay hee-hoo.
Good night, Claudia. I will see you in the next stream. Okie dokie. Let's... Okay, so we got the... So we're going to get some dozen little critters. It's more than 11. But less than 13. It's a dozen. Little critters. Okay, so we're gonna get some critters. Ah, chirp chirp. Ah, get him. Oh, just one. It's hard to get to the rocks. Whoa. I did it really fast. Okay. Oh, nothing. Bubkiss.
Come back!
No. Boo. Alright. That's the same one, right? Yes. Boo. Again. Oh, get it. They're fast. Some of them you can only get at night. We're gonna go through and find them. The ones that we can get right now.
Tweet, tweet!
Nancy, we're looking for bugs right now. Oh, how did... Nope. No bugs in the shoe. No bugs in the stone. Oh. You? No. Wait. Come on. Trying. Yeah. I didn't know worms chirped, but there you go. Where am I? Yeah, I went through here, didn't I? Where am I? There we go. Okay, I think there's one around here, around the back too. And then we'll change it to nighttime and get the bugs at night. Nice. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 more. Okay. Hopefully I won't have to make too many trips. Hopefully I won't have to go back to daytime and look for more. Ooh. Ooh, spooky! Look how dark it is out there. Scary! Glowworm. I've never seen a glowworm. That'd be really cool, though. It's the same sound effect they use for baking in Shadow Ranch, I'm pretty sure. That squishy sound. Squishy. How many do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only need 2 more. Pretty sure I know where the other 2 are. Pretty sure. What is that? What was that sound? Pretty sure the cemetery. Oh, nope. That's not the cemetery. Yeah. I think that's all of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dozen little critters. We got them. Also, man, I really wish something spooky would happen here. I think you can also trigger the dogs howling again, although nothing happens. Oh, that was creepy. I just heard something in my right ear. My headphones. Creepy. Okay, back to daytime. And back to M's.
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
I don't know if Nancy's a city girl. She's more like a suburban girl, you know? Because I wouldn't call River Heights a city, necessarily. Alright, and now we can finish the birdie. Okay, and then... Nope, nope, nope. This is not... Nope. Get out. I don't want this. I don't want to do this right now. So, there's another issue with the birding. Is you think, oh, well now I can get all the birds. But the thing is, you only find 5 of them. There's one missing. And again, you won't know what to do about that last one. And you need to talk to Red Knot again in order to figure out how to take a picture of the last one. One more, and then we'll go talk to Red Knot. A lot of people don't like these puzzles. A lot of people don't like the bird and the bug searching. I love it. It's easy. You just walk around like you get to explore the forest. I think it's nice. I kind of wish that, you know, something spooky occurred while you were doing it, but that's fine. It's not the puzzle's fault. Alright, and now we're gonna go talk to Red Dot about the other one. Where is he? What? Wait. Why isn't he here? Why wouldn't he be here? What? When is he not here? Oh. I know why. Because there's something I haven't done yet. That's why. I haven't checked out the shed yet. Nancy doesn't know the shed exists. And that's kind of important. For something that's going to happen later. There we go. That's why. Oh. Yikes. Okay.
A face only a gnome could love.
Gnome. Silly good gnome. A key. And Hotchkiss's boots. Alright, so we have this. So it's like,
It's locked.
It's locked, but I found the key.
Oh, the key broke off.
But the key broke.
There's got to be another way to get this open.
I gotta have some torque. There we go. I got a hammer and nails and a gas mask. Because, of course, everybody needs a gas mask from time to time. Do we have all the boards? We do! We can go ahead and fix the floorboards. Ooh, I hear them. Spooky. Spooky puppies. Let me see if he's there now. He is!
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
Where am I most likely to see one?
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
See you in a while.
Shh, down a notch. Remember.
Yeah. Okay. So, you're supposed to kind of just look around till you find something. This is kind of obscure if you don't know, but you're supposed to come out here and find this stump, I think.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree.
Kiar!
That sounded like a hawk.
Oh, that guy.
I need a camera. There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off.
Wait. What's it standing on?
Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker.
Nope! Whoa!
Huh? I better get out of here. My arms and
Nancy,
legs
his
are
hands!
tied. I can't move. At least
Nancy,
I can
his
kick.
feet!
If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Alright, so this is a Rube Goldberg puzzle. We gotta put things in such... We gotta do things in such a way. I can't remember exactly how you're supposed to do it, but... There we go. Ching.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
Okay, so we're gonna go get the bucket. Fill it with water. You can also take it to the lake and fill it with water. I'm not sure which one's faster. Come on. There we go.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
If you take
I was
too
looking
long,
at birds,
you might have to
and
take,
then I noticed
you
something
might have
on
to
the
make
house,
multiple
and the
trips
next thing I knew, I
to
was
put the
locked in
fire
the tool
out,
shed, and somebody was
and
setting it
also
on fire.
you could die.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me
Or
after
game
you've
over,
cleaned
rather.
yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Okay.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
All right. Let's update the girls.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like? Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, park ranger? Is he cute? Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what would be the point? Anyway, Nancy, you were saying?
Well, he seems like an okay guy, but frankly, nobody around here seems to like him very much.
Why's that?
He takes his job very seriously, which tends to rub some people the wrong way.
Did you tell him about the ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away? Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than a month. You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know. Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys, Frank and Joe Hardy called. I filled them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh.
Great. Did they leave a number?
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise. This birdwatcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The dogs are in the woods at night.
Could he have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
As far as I know, he and Sally were on good terms. But I also know that Red doesn't seem to have much use for any life form that doesn't molt.
He sounds like my Uncle Zach. He's into birds. Only he doesn't watch them. He hunts them, then shoots them.
Oh.
I never really liked my Uncle Zach.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs?
Sometimes.
Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does
I
or
live in a
not.
house that uses
because the well is
water.
so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
Nail those boards down so there's no chance you'll fall through that floor.
Gee, Nancy, I never fixed a floor. I'm impressed.
I haven't either.
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's go talk to Red Knock then. Gotta make it nighttime. He's got something to tell me. Oh, and he has gas
Hello
cans there.
I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone.
Oh, poor Stinky.
Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here? It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
Will you just sit? Will you just sit? Okay. Please just sit.
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a
It's a
very expensive camera.
Where did those gas cans come from?
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
And I'm pretty sure that's the last time you have to talk to him. I think you can talk to him one more time, but we never need him again. Yeah. We're pretty much halfway through the game now. Do we want to do... Let me go ahead and do this first.
It's stuck.
That's why we're fixing it, Nancy. Alright. And so basically you're supposed to move the dogs in such a way that when you move a dog, it changes something on the donkey clock. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how it works, because honestly, you can just move them around and you'll get it. It's not hard. Like, I've never actually figured it out logically. I think you just kind of just move them around until it clicks. That's pretty much how I do this. See? It's like, oh, okay. Not hard. And then let's fix the floor. Perfect. Like a professional did it. Alright. Rotten floorboards, watch your step. Yeah, thanks. It's kind of not a great place to put that. Ooh. Okay. We found a secret basement with a secret picture. It's clearly got a secret door here. And we hear squeaking! And we've got some combos on here. Black Tuesday, 4th Street Hotel fire, Uncle Clayton died, MM pinched, Mickey Malone arrested? That must be the next combo for...
It could be mice making that sound. It looks like a tiny hole.
It does. It's a tiny hole that you can fix with your pen for some reason. I don't know.
What's the combination?
I know it. I just gotta find it.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
What? So William Akers was Mickey Malone's right-hand man. He's a rich man. Okay, so he's trying to convince this reporter that Mickey Malone is not a gangster, that he's actually he's a legitimate businessman. Yeah. And this is a little nod to Final Scene, which is 2 games before this one in chronological order. Oh. Did we not unlock that? I mean, we don't really need to, but... Okay. Oh, I need a flashlight. Nancy doesn't always get it out automatically for some reason. Alright. So... we're gonna go talk to people. Because it's pretty much all you can do at this point. Oh, wait. It's nighttime. We gotta change it back to day.
You're back.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
What do you know about a man named William Akers?
I know that he was Mickey Malone's right-hand man. I also know that although we share the same last name, he and I are most definitely not related.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
What would be the best way for me to find out who was living in Moon Lake in 1928 and where they ended up?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
Thanks.
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Ms. Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
I already did.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
What's a factoid?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
How long have you been the Lone Ranger here, as it were?
6 long, very frustrating years. If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Then maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise.
That's motive.
What do you mean?
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
Oh, gross. I don't want to do that. All right.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp.
Ooh, apple crisp.
She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
I hope I don't get distracted. Apple crisp sounds good right now.
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Alright, this puzzle isn't very fun. But you basically just gotta put them in order. This puzzle is entirely skippable. What you get out of the
Let's
puzzle
see. Jeff
is...
said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay. So it's from earliest to latest. Okay. What you get out of this puzzle is you get a Ranger Acres pin, and you get a Ranger pin, and you can use that pin to pop out that hole that's on the safe in the basement. But as you saw, I used my pen. You can just use your pen. But the thing is, you also get some backstory and some information out of the files in here. So it's still worth doing. Okay, so this is 1900. This is... So what, you got MCM. So you got... So MCM is always 1900. Because M is 1,000 and C is 100. And if a smaller digit is in front of a bigger one, you subtract it. So it's, what is it? 1,000, 100, 1,000. And so you minus 100 of 1,000, that's 9. So it's 1900. This is 1910. This is 19, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1904. And then 1911. Yeah, okay. 1913, 1914, 1951. Oh, that's 1950. L is 50. 60, 70. 1970. It's 1925. Yeah, 1913, 14, 17. 29. That's 10. That's 19. 1919. Okay. This is 1915. Is it? Really? 1915? 13, 14, 15, 17, 19. Okay. 1925, 32, 10, 20, 30, 39. This is 41. And this is 65, I think. No, 45. Okay. This is 51. 70. This is a mess. This one's 1997. Yeah, 1951, 1969, 1960. There we go.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And this is about Mickey Malone dying of liver failure in prison. Oh, February 13th, 1941? Is that when he died? Hold on. Died yesterday of liver failure. Okay, so is that February 12th, 1941? So that's 2/12/1941. 2/12/1941. 1941. And that's how you figure out the combination. If you already know the combination, you can put it in. But that is where you find it. Okay, that was the first one. This is Mickey Malone taking up residence. And this is him getting arrested, not died. This is the one we need. Not when he died, when he was arrested. Gotcha. What's the date on this? When did he get arrested? Oh, and there's Waldo Mathias. Huh. Where's the date on this? January 29th, 1/29/32. 1/29/32. Although I feel like he was probably arrested the day before or something. Anyway. There's that. And we saw this one. I don't want this one. I want to get out. Okay. And one more. Okay. And this is about the dragging ban and how Emily hates it. Alrighty. That's everything we need from that. And we can
You're back.
talk to him about it.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres. Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But now we know when Mickey Malone got pinched. So let's go back to the safe and open it. Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 9, 3, 2. Alright. And I don't think Nancy will let you touch this
I bet those were deer mice.
without...
I'd better be careful. I better be careful.
Yeah, she doesn't let you touch it without this. In case we get hantavirus. And this is from William Akers, Mickey Malone's right-hand man. And he talks about
Speakeasy.
the speakeasy. And how his hidden treasure is still hidden, and Mickey needs to find it by following the dogs. So there's gold hidden on the property, and that's the real mystery. Where's the gold, and how do we get it?
Joe Akers? Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
And that's a quick and easy way to get through the forest to the cemetery. And he gave up. He couldn't find the gold. And here's a map.
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
So the dogs have specific spots that they like to hang out, and so you got to figure out each one. Well, you know one is Iggy based on the journal, because that's Iggy's always on the porch. But that's all we know for right now, because we can't get into the speakeasy yet. So let's go ahead and talk to our characters. Why don't you let me? Okay. Grab it! Okay, let's go. Oh. Well, it's daytime, so I'll just... I was gonna talk to Red Knot. Let's just go talk to Ranger Akers. More like Ranger Fakers. He's a liar. J'accuse!
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
You are incredible, Ranger Akers. What did you find out?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Do not drink or use the water from your well. It's been contaminated.
Oh my gosh, not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
Delicious arsenic.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
What do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
I recently found out that William Akers had a son.
All right. William Akers was my grandfather.
What can you tell me about the gold that Malone supposedly buried on his property?
As far as I know, it doesn't exist. It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
You can skip him getting mad at you. Interesting. I just completely skipped the topic. Okay. All right, let's go back to Sally McDonald's and call Vivian. She's a fun character. Would not mind listening, talking, meeting her again, but she's probably dead now, which makes me sad.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
That's right. I found it in the cellar of Mickey Malone's old house on Moon Lake.
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his.
This girl's probably got some stories. Sad we can't really
about the
talk
speakeasy.
more with her.
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
How will I know which tombstone to use it in?
As a joke, Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
William Akers, the guy you call Willie. He wrote about looking for the gold that Malone had supposedly buried on his property at Moon Lake. Do you know anything about that?
The hole in the floor gold heist. Well, I'll be darned.
That was the name Akers used, too. What else can you tell me?
Truth be told, when Mickey told me he was the one who pulled off that heist and that he'd buried 20 gold bars at Moon Lake, I didn't believe him. I thought he was making it up. See, Mickey and I were on the outs by then. I thought he was just trying to entice me to come back. But if he told Willie the same thing, maybe there's something to the story after all.
Did he ever say anything to you about a map?
Yes. He said he was making a treasure map and that... the dogs. Something about those dogs of his.
They had something to do with a map?
He said he was making a treasure map, and that he was also having paintings done of each dog. He made it sound like one thing had something to do with the other, like he was giving me some big important clue. But I just figured he was playing games, trying to lure me back with mystery and intrigue. I told him to buzz off. Maybe I shouldn't have.
William Akers had some kind of map in the back of his journal. Do you think that's the treasure map Malone mentioned?
It's possible. But knowing Mickey, he probably made the map so obscure that poor Willie couldn't make heads or tails of it. Mickey loved to tease people like that, made him feel smart. But feeling smart isn't the same as being smart. He died in prison, you know. No family, no friends. That's about as stupid as you can get.
No.
Did Malone say what he was going to do with those paintings of his dogs?
He said he was going to hang them in the speakeasy, and I'm sure that's precisely what he did.
Can you remember anything about Malone's dogs that might suggest where he hid the gold?
I stayed away from his dogs. They made me nervous, always jumping around, barking at this or that. The only one I liked was, what was his name? Iggy! I liked Iggy because he was nice and quiet. He just lay on the porch all
We
day
had another
and
Iggy.
didn't
We had
make
an
a
Iggy
peep.
in the previous game, too.
Do you know anything about the safe that's in the cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
Did all Malone's employees have their own safes?
Not hardly. Mickey treated most of his employees like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, trusted him. And when Willie decided he wanted his own safe, Mickey said, "What the hey?" No one knew the combination, not even Mickey. Mostly because Willie was constantly changing it. He was a little paranoid and superstitious. Well, as I recall, he picked the most unlucky number he could think of and used that for the combination. He called it a reverse jinx.
Unlucky number? Like what?
Oh, like the date that something bad happened, like when the stock market crashed, or when somebody died, or the address of a house that caught fire, or the phone number of the police, that sort of thing.
It's been fun talking to you.
I know.
Alright. So, we need the key. So, we're gonna take a couple trips here. Ranger Acres.
I apologize for my previous behavior.
What
As a
previous
park
behavior?
ranger,
We
I
didn't end
strive
up
to keep my personal
talking
feelings
about
in check
that.
at all times, and that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
Did your grandfather ever find any gold on Malone's property?
If he did, he never spent it.
What?
He wasn't poor when he died, but he certainly wasn't rich.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Wait, what? Didn't she say... Didn't she say to send that? Uh-oh. Dog!
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
There we go.
much would it cost to send this photo to Vivian Burnett?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Of course.
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
No, he didn't
Thanks
look
for
like,
all your help.
He didn't look
That's
like
why
those
I'm here.
dogs. All right. So we gotta go. Actually, I'm curious. I wonder if I could just go right back to Ranger Acres. Let's just go right back and see. That'd be kind of funny.
Hello again, Miss Drew.
No.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
The game wants to be a little more realistic. Okay. Okay, just in case you have to do, like, night and day. I don't think you do, but... Let's just see. Also, if you do stuff during the day, if you do it long enough, it will change to night eventually.
A package just arrived for you from Las
Yay.
Vegas.
That was fast.
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
I'll dispose of the package.
Wouldn't want to infringe on any littering laws.
Wouldn't want to break any littering laws, would we?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Okay. Back to the cemetery. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. There we go. Where am I going? There we go, jeez. Okay. I wonder if you have to call her about Baldo. Probably. Because it's... As you're supposed to change it to Baldo, but Nancy doesn't know that. I'm wondering if you could just do it. wonder if it's possible to solve if you don't know it. Possibly not. Huh. Well, in case you can't, I don't want to have to solve that multiple times. So let's just go and call Vivian. Ask her what we gotta do. Another situation in this game where you're like, I can't do it and I don't know what to do, and you don't realize that you need to talk to the person again about the same thing.
Hello?
Is this Vivian?
No, this
New
is your
station drop-off.
Vivian's fixing snacks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, Eustacia Andropov? Harry Houdini's cousin?
Use the air horn like I showed you.
No, Eustacia, wait. It's Nancy Drew. I talked to you on the phone a couple of months ago, just after a friend of mine was kidnapped in St. Louis. I asked you questions about the theater where the kidnapping took place, the Royal Palladium, remember?
Nancy Drew, the Snoopy one. You're not dead yet?
No.
Most people, I talk to them one day, next day they're dead. It is an old age thing.
Oh, stop being so morbid here. Have some clam dip. Hello?
Ooh, clam dip.
Nancy? So you know Eustacia, huh? Small world. Well, what's up?
I got the key you sent me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There's just one thing. It doesn't seem to work.
Oh, where is my brain? The key unlocks the letters of the inscription. Just dial in the password and you'll be set.
There's just one more thing.
You don't know the password. I'm sorry. Eustacia and I've been playing canasta all day, and I guess beating her all those times took more out of my brain than I thought.
Next game, I win. Next game, loser pays for pizza.
Well, get out your wallet, sister, because you're going down. So, where were we? Oh yeah, the password. Let's see. It was the name of that federal agent, his first name.
Waldo?
No, not his real first name. What Mickey was always calling him. Baldo. That was it, Baldo. I always thought it was mean to call him that, especially since Mickey was starting to get a little sparse on top himself.
So I just turn the letters until they spell Baldo?
Yes, dear, but like almost everything else in life, it's trickier than it sounds.
Are there any other tricks to getting into the speakeasy that I should know about?
I suppose it's only fair to warn you about the tunnels, and the doors, and the dead ends.
There are doors down there? Where do they go?
Mickey had his men dig a bunch of tunnels between the speakeasy and the cemetery with hidden doors that opened when other doors closed, and lots of dead ends, so that if the speakeasy was ever raided, his guests could hide from the police. I was always terrified of getting lost, but you're a plucky girl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's been fun talking to you.
I know.
Love you, Station Drop Off. It makes me sad to think that she's probably dead now, too. Alright, back to the cemetery. Let's not mess it up this Still messed it up. Okay. Nope. Still messed it up. Okay. Trying to get to the stump. There we go. Okay. There we go.
It's too dark. I need a flashlight. Oh, the batteries are going dead.
Uh-oh.
I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
And you can die if you keep going, so. Gotta find the latch that was on the wall. The lever. Okay. And we're gonna go to see Emily and see if she has a battery. Also, here, I'll show you this too. The speaker's gone now, and there's a ladder here at the side of the house. You can see where it was. And they took it! Okay.
Nice Junior Park Ranger pin. You must really be on Acre's good side.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
Do you know anything about the gold that Mickey Malone supposedly buried somewhere on his property?
All I got to say about it is, if there really was a bunch of gold buried somewhere and nobody ever found it, it's for darn sure nobody ever will. Not with them dogs up there.
Which is the point, huh?
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a purty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
I could probably do that.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Okay. that's good. Got it.
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never
Riley.
tried Combo Cola.
Alright. And now we can get the batteries.
Hey, Nancy, this mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries, and thanks, Nancy.
Mm-hmm. Overcharge. It pays to overcharge. Sure does. Alright, can we finally get into this speakeasy? Oh wait, speakeasy's inside the house. What the course? Wait, no it isn't. I mean it is, but that's not how you get there. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. What do you think we got the batteries for? Why do I keep doing that? Where am I? Okay, alright. I'm getting very sleepy. Okay. I do believe it's this way. This, no. Ah! Okay. This way. This, nope. Nope. Oh. Alright. There. And we have to do this again. Not too bad.
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
Yeah, Nancy, I got that. Okay. So there are different, like, paths you can take,
Uh-oh.
but none of them go anywhere. This way you need, right? No? Okay, no. This is what we need. The speakeasy!
So this is the speakeasy. Wow.
Cool. I'd like a hidden speakeasy in my house. And the portraits are what's important here.
If map is correct, the tree where Vitus would bark at the hawks used to be right about here.
There we go. And that's what's supposed to happen now. Because the dogs will lead the way. Okay. We have this door. So now we can easily get into the basement and to the speakeasy. That way we don't have to keep going to the cemetery. Ah. And we'll need to press this thing. Don't know how you're supposed to know that, but yeah. I want to get over here.
So Lucy would swim out to the shipwreck, which is
Yes.
about here.
And Nancy's able to know that because I looked at the article in Jeff Akers' computer about this. So that's how Nancy knows that. Bottles. Car vacations. What's a car vacation? The Boneyard. That's so cool. Like, it's in a cemetery. You have to go through the cemetery to get here, but also it's about, you know, dogs. It's really cool. We have Iggy there, but we already know where Iggy was. And this one's too hard to see, so we can't see where Xander liked to hang out, so we don't know yet. That one. And we have Waldo Matthias here. Okay. And there's this little puzzle with the spigots here we have to do. Oh. We'll look at Iggy here. Iggy. They also are associated with colors. Iggy there has
Those
a yellow
must be the
collar.
spigots William Akers mentioned in his journal.
Yeah, and it spells soda, doesn't it? Because that's all they drank, it was soda. Alright, so you can look at their collars and see what color they're associated with. Iggy's yellow, Lucy's green, Vitus is blue, and Xander is red, I believe. And so we just gotta change the spigots to, wait. Why isn't it? What? I clicked on the thing, though. It won't work unless you click on the button that's on the roulette wheel. Is that what that is? I don't know. I pressed it, though. Maybe because I didn't close it before backing away. Okay. Alright. So you gotta change the letters to the first letter of the dog's name, I believe. So we want this one to be... And I don't get why you can do it a number of times, but... Because you can do it multiple times. Like 1, 2, and then it goes around 2 times. You really can just do it one at a time, and it's fine. I don't know why they did it that way. Trying to get it to X. One more. One more. Nope. One more. There we go. And And then this one is Vitus, so we want V. There we go. And then this one is Iggy, so we want I. And then Lucy is L. There we go. The lights went out. That was spooky. Okay, so now a hidden door opened. Down the hall.
It's too dark.
Okay, so we're gonna go here. We've got the paintings on the walls. And we've got these weird map-looking things with squares. But this one looks kind of familiar. It looks kind of like this one. And this is where we can see where Xander likes to hang out.
Xander, played by the pump, which is right here.
Yeah, and now we know where they all are. And you'll notice there's a grid there. So that'll help us. That tells us what squares we need to press on the grid, on the correct map. We're gonna go ahead and... I don't think there's anything down there, actually. We're gonna go ahead and take a look down here. Oh. You hear that? Sounds like dogs. I want this one. So 3, 2, 3. 3 down. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then Lucy's up here. 3. There we go.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay, so we can go down here. And we got a door
It's some kind of lock.
that needs a key we don't have. But also, this door opened up down here.
So you're the,
The
ghost
ghost
dogs.
dogs.
You look pretty real to me.
Puppy, puppy, puppy. Let me pet the puppy.
Hey, who's a good boy? Who's a good puppy?
Puppy, puppy, puppy.
Alright, so this is where the culprit has been hanging out.
These dogs have been trained to act vicious on command.
So that's how they've been attacking the house. And we've got glowing toothpaste. Okay. We got the speakers.
That's the speaker I saw in the house.
And the yellow eyes. Oh, there's a key. We got some magazines. And reading this, you can pretty much figure out who the culprit is, but this is about dog stuff and finding Malone's gold. That's what the whole mystery is. That's what the motive is. Malone can take all his puzzles and take a flying leap.
I bet the dogs attacked Sally's house because high-frequency signal was transmitted to them through the speaker I saw on the roof.
Yeah.
Alright, but now we can get into that door. Oh, but we can't leave. That's unfortunate. Oh, hopefully there's another way out. Oh, we have to do this again. Okay. 3. Okay. We have a well room. Oh, don't open it, Nancy. I thought she was gonna say something. Yeah, so that. Oh, now we're getting drowned again. Oops. Yeah, no, don't do that. So we gotta turn the water off. We can tell that it's full. We want it down here. We want to drain it. And we're gonna need a wheel to do that. This wheel.
The wheel is gone.
Yeah, Nancy. Okay.
The wheel is spinning, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, so what we gotta do is we gotta go here and put the screwdriver in here.
It's locked. It's locked.
What?
It's locked. It's locked.
What?
It's locked.
Okay. Well, let me remove it then.
It's locked.
Huh?
It's locked.
Maybe now we can do it? Maybe it's supposed to be in a certain position? Oh.
It's blocked. It's locked.
What the heck?
It's locked.
Am I stupid?
It's locked.
How am I supposed to do this? This one? Okay. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna take the wheel with me. So we're gonna need it.
I'm this close to finding the gold. I just know it.
Yeah.
One more puzzle. Okay. So let's go ahead and put... Oh, I guess I can't do that. Okay. Well, we're going to do this.
These colors look very familiar.
Yeah, these are the dog's colors. And we want to put the numbers, the Roman numerals associated with their name. So Iggy is I, so yellow's going to be 1. And Vitus is V. 5. And Xander is, 50. No, Xander is X, that's 10. And then Lucy is 50. No. So we want to make this 50. We want to make this 10. Vitus is 5. And Lucy is 1. Got it. There, now we can put it on. And end game time.
600 pounds of gold bullion. Wow.
Bullion. Ooh, nice. Alright. Well, let's just walk out of here.
Hey there, Nancy. Why, what on earth have we got here?
Alright, so we got to escape. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna close the door. Come on. Yeah? And we're gonna go down here to escape her. Up. Ooh. Nauseating.
There's plenty of gold here. We can share. Open the door!
Take the wheel.
I need to get out of here.
Oh, okay. I'd love to. Alright, let's go.
Nancy, wait! Let's talk about this. This can just be our little secret. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, remember? Nancy!
The gold's all yours, Em. Enjoy it while you can.
The game really did get stuck the whole time. I'm sorry about that. This delay nonsense.
Dear Ned, as soon as I got out of the tunnels, Emily had left a door open. I called the sheriff.
How'd she get in, though? We couldn't get out.
But when I led him back down the well to the room where I'd left Emily, she refused to leave. He and his deputies finally got her out, but one of them said afterward that if he had to choose between getting a bear away from her cub and getting Emily away from that gold, he'd pick the bear. What's worse, by the time they took Emily away, the place was swarming with reporters from all over the country. The commotion has scared away every bird for miles. I'm pretty sure Red Knot would like to strangle me. On the other hand, when Ranger Akers found out that 7 cars and 2 helicopters were illegally parked on park property and that he was going to get to ticket them, he was ecstatic. Tucker Davis finally cleared away that dead tree, which means
Tucker
I'm free to
Davis.
drive home. Moon Lake is beautiful, but I've had enough wildlife for now. Which reminds me, did I mention that those 4 ghost dogs are actually very sweet? They're so sweet, in fact, that Sally is seriously thinking about adopting them.
Man,
How's that
4
for irony?
dogs on your own. That's crazy. I couldn't do it.
Ever yours, Nancy. Bess, hi, it's Nancy. I'm at this little amusement park on the coast. I wish I could say I was having a wonderful time, but the fact is, some pretty spooky things have been happening here. There've been some strange accidents, and the carousel, it starts up in the dead of night all by itself, like it's haunted or something. You know me, I don't get scared very easily, but I saw it myself, and I'll call you later. I've gotta go right now.
A spooky haunted carousel that's not spooky or haunted at all? And haunted carousel is not the next game we'll be playing because we already played that one. Alright, so that's Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Really fun. Love the puzzles. Love the story. Love the atmosphere, the vibe. It's a little too short. I would have liked to do more. I also would have really loved for more scares. I wish it was scarier. But other than that, super fun. Love it. It's great. Yeah, it's really late. I streamed really late. It probably shouldn't have. But it did, you know, it took about 3 hours, like I predicted. A little over 3 hours to play the game. Trying to think how... Maybe I shouldn't stream past 9 o'clock. Maybe we should have like a cutoff point where I'm like, oh, it's too late. I can't stream tonight or something. Because it's way past my bedtime. And now tomorrow's already ruined. Tomorrow is already ruined because I stayed up too late. And I still haven't had dinner yet. No. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, Carrie Healy did Sally McDonald? I didn't know that. Carrie Healy does Professor Hotchkiss. I think. So that is the end of the game and the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click the like button if you liked the stream. Click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and click the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I go live. I plan on going live next Sunday. Probably, most definitely not as late, but next Sunday. For game number 12, the next game in B tier. Hope to see you then. My socials are linked in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a magical night. Bye-bye.